Josh George, college football in 3 minutes. Here to talk Mac. Look, you can see all the schedules on your screen, and I really love some of these games like uh, Central Michigan at Illinois, upset potential. I want to see Buffalo, Missouri, Bowling Green against Penn State could get dicey. Toledo's passing offense against Mississippi State. You know, how bad will Western Michigan perform against Wisconsin and Ohio State? Tough 2 games to start the season. Okay. Josh George, college football in 3 minutes. Today I'm going to break down and discuss the MAC conference. You can see what I have for the records on the screen. But we're going to figure out who's going to win the MAC, and I'm going to tell you why. So, Miami of Ohio, really good pass game, 247 composite, has them at 74th overall, and that's 20 spots higher than any other team in the MAC. I have them at 11-1 and 8-0. NIU is going to be the number one turnover team in the MAC and has some of the best defensive backs and safeties in the conference. I have them at 9-3 and 7-1. Toledo, of course, might have the best safety in Maxon Hook. He's a senior this year, and they have one of the fastest wide receivers in the conference in J.J. Newton. He is a senior and has really good red zone hands and can run about a 4.5 40. I have Toledo 8-4. Bowling Green. Look, Bowling Green let in some sacks last year, had some turnovers and rough moments last year, but having Connor Basil at quarterback, senior leader kind of a guy, could help to steady this offense and keep it going, pick up some key third down conversions, and be just good enough. And Anthony Hawkins might just be an NFL prospect at defensive line. So I have him at 7-5. Ohio. Look, Ohio could be decent this year. It really comes down to can the playmakers at wide receiver show out. I've got them at 6-6. Western Michigan, rough schedule, rough start. I already talked about that Wisconsin and the Ohio State game to start. Can your defense come together? Can they rally? And can they pick themselves up after letting in a bunch of points to start the season? Can they kind of get themselves right? And how good will this offensive line be? I know Addison West is really good, but you just don't have a lot around him on O line. I have him 6-6. Eastern Michigan. Look, Eastern Michigan is kind of in a rebuilding process right now. Peyton Price is a really good senior defensive line leader, but you need more on that defense. I have them 4-8. Buffaloes. Look, Buffalo looked really good under Lance Leipold, but they really haven't had that same tenacity. I've got them 5-7. Kent State. Kent State's considered one of the worst FBS programs in college football and in college football history. So they just have to figure things out. Right now, they're building around wide receiver Christian McCray. He's one of the best route runners in the conference, but I have him 3-9. And then Ball State, I have 1-11, and Akron, I have 1-11. And then the championship, I have NIU beating Miami of Ohio to win the MAC. I'm Josh George. This is college football in 3 minutes.